Hey Randy, what are you doing?
Oh, hey Stevie. I'm using my wife's compost tumbler. So this is another composting setup that's very common. The reason I don't like it is that it costs like $300 for this piece of plastic, and a pile on the ground costs zero. So I usually choose zero. But there are some advantages to this tumbler. So the kitchen stuff gets dumped in the hole.
Let's look inside.
You'll be able to see some house plants in here, some flies, and actually those little flies buzzing around is probably the best case for having a tumbler, which is that you close the door and you're keeping pests out of your compost. So once you close the door, it's designed to give it a tumble. So the tumble is all about the air. Like we talked about with the pile with the sticks underneath, the tumble keeps your composting activity aerated all the time, every time you tumble it. And it also mixes the ingredients, and that sort of tumbling motion breaks things down into little pieces faster. So this will produce finished compost faster than this because it keeps the moisture in there, it aerates it better. The biggest drawback is if you have a big garden like me, when you clear out the garden like we were just showing, all of that green material is not going to fit in here. So this is really good for smaller spaces, for stuff that comes from your kitchen, which is in smaller batches. And if you've got like a container garden on your patio, this will work okay for that.
What about the clock that we were talking about with the multi-bin system?
So this actually has two bins, so you could use an active pile and then shift things out of there into the garden and start using the other side so that you've got them sort of separated by about a month or so. I'm not doing that because, like I said, I'm an artist and I'm in a hurry, so we just go for it and get it all going fast. So let me tell you about extreme composting next.